Okay, now we're gonna look at 2 ways to attack a partner in the turtle. We're gonna look at one way to break them out of turtle and take them to side control, and one way to take the back, okay? If my partner is on the bottom of turtle, turtle is a slightly funny position because it is a position of advantage for me, but it's a position where Conan is pretty athletic, right? He's got all 4 of his limbs underneath him, he's pretty tightly balled up, and so there's not immediately a lot of space for me to attack. And it can be a position where you give up easily an advantage that you've gained, right? And like the super stereotypical white belt mistake is they're like, oh, they see their partner's back and they're like, I got him! And they jump over the top, and then my partner, I don't have hooks in, so my partner raises his hips, and I fall off, okay, and I roll, and there I am on bottom of side control and north-south. And so as much as turtle is a position of advantage for me, it's one that I have to be judicious in how I attack it. It's not a gimme position where I have like a massive advantage over my partner. I have to be careful and circumspect about how I attack. Okay, so we can position our body multiple ways. We can do it kind of like a wrestler, so we can go same side knee to same side knee, and other foot up behind. I think this play is a little bit more advanced personally because like putting my foot up behind my partner can make some leg lock entries possible. So I like actually, for beginners, I like right side, my right knee against my partner's left knee, and then hip to hip, okay? And I kind of drape the weight of my armpit over my partner's lower back, right? And then I'm gonna just like check my partner's arms, okay? I wanna make that tight waist grip that we talked about during the Granby roll escape, okay? And this other hand, I'm kind of like checking my partner's arm. My other leg is out wide, okay? And I'm like resting my weight on my partner's lower back. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take my hand, I punch it in like this crease, you know, in his closed hips. So I'm basically just punching inside. Okay, and then I'm securing a grip on my partner's far side lapel. So Conan's going to posture up, and I'm not gripping the near side, I'm gripping the far side lapel. I'm also gripping it low on my partner's waist near his belt. Okay? So I'm gripping there, I take my right elbow and I close it against my partner's hip. Okay, again, I want to control low. I don't want to move my partner's chest. When I pull here, I want to move my partner's hip. Okay, so I grip here, I grab my partner's sleeve. Okay, now I'm going to switch my knees. So my left knee goes to my partner's knee, and then my right foot goes up behind my partner. My right leg now becomes my power leg. I'm going to use it to push. This hand, this post, I just freeze Conan's post where it is, and then my right arm is going to pull my partner. So as I pull, like as he tips over, I'm gonna move myself back out of the way. So I pull, when he tips over, I get back out of the way, scoot back a little bit, pull him down one more time, and start to consolidate side control. Okay, so I'm knee to knee, hip to hip, kind of drape my weight over my partner's lower back, check his arms, leg is out wide. I wouldn't leave it out here, I don't want my partner grabbing my leg, so my leg goes fairly wide. Okay, punch my hand in to get the far side lapel grip. Okay, close my elbow against my partner's hip. Now I'm gonna switch my legs. We can try to do this turnover here, but if I'm doing that, the only force I have to pull my partner over is like, I have to like throw my weight this way, and it's not very strong. Okay, but if I switch my knees, then now I have this whole leg to drive off behind my partner, and that's a better power source for this, okay? And so if you're doing this against a larger opponent, that's a much easier way to do it, okay? Make sure you freeze your partner's arm. If you have a sleeve to grab, that's best. I just grab it and like basically put weight on it. Okay, now I'm gonna pull, okay, and I pull until I feel Conan tip over, and then I just get out of his way. Okay, and now I'm gonna scoot back one more time, and I pull hard on that grip on my partner's lapel, and it kind of unwinds him down into my side control. And then we just start consolidating our normal side control grips. Okay? So, even though the temptation as soon as you land a turtle is immediately attack the back, one of the best things we can do is just get our partner out of turtle. Okay, right now Conan is stable and athletic, right? He's got 4 points of contact with the floor, all 4 of his limbs underneath him to move him around, okay? But as soon as I tilt my partner to the side, so as soon as I get my partner here, my partner has 0 limbs underneath him, okay, and he's much less stable, okay? And so this is a much better position to start to attack from. Okay, and so that's where we're going to look at the next move. Okay, so here we finished this technique by scooting back and pulling my partner down to side control. Okay, and in the next technique we'll look at how we go from that position to insert hooks and take our partners back.